This video is brought to you by MPEC Printery, specializing in t-shirt printing, posters, and shipping from the USA. Call 876-775-6692 or 876-337-7374. Andy Gone Nuts, 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is also brought to you by BLC Jamaica Security Electronics, specializing in alarm system, video surveillance, camera system or CCTV, barrier system, gate automation, and access control. Call 876-320-7711. That's 876-320-7711 or 876-351-1105. That's 876-351-1105. Hello everyone, I'm Simon Preston and welcome back to Reggae Boys Commentary. Yes, this is the channel where we come together to discuss everything in relation to Jamaican football. This is your hub for everything Jamaican football related. So, as we know, the greatest show on earth has returned, and that is where the center stage will take place for a lot of teams, quite a lot of teams, and 32 to be specific. And I'm sure you guys were able to watch quite earlier as well the couple of lives that were done in relation to learning points, key lessons, something that the Jamaicans can take from this competition. So I know that you guys were in tune with that and everything of that nature, and quite keen to hear what I have to say in relation to this tournament in particular. As you guys know, the World Cup is a very passionate and important competition for me. You know, it was a competition that basically opened the door for me to where I am today, and I'm grateful for the opportunities that presented itself within the past. So I must say that this competition in particular has been great, and you know, it's been wonderful from that angle. And you have my word, there'll always be accuracy, reliability, and credibility, and that is something that I'll strive to do. ISAB says, "Up Simon, how is it going, lad?" Doing well. Did you take any pictures from the game? How was it? Guys, ISABs was actually at the game where Qatar played Ecuador today. He was actually at the match itself. So, you know, do ensure that you guys, you know, check out ISABs and see the work that he has done. But so let's get right into the matter, shall we, and talk about a matter that I know many of you have been looking towards. And I'm going to go in depth as it relates to this matter in particular. So on Monday, that's November 21, 2022, 3 matches will take place. England versus Iran, the United States against Wales, and of course, the Netherlands against Senegal. Now, if you look at these 3 matches in particular, there is Jamaican representation in all of these matches. All of these matches right there. Hasab says, "Yes, I did thoroughly enjoyed it, but also had to do my job as a journalist." Oh wow. Yeah, I understand. but to see our World Cup, you deserve it. So hopefully you get to see a couple more games. But if you would like, I would love to. I've left the link right here in the chat. If you want to come on and talk for 5 minutes about the World Cup, I would really, really appreciate it. That's the link right there. If you just want to hop on for 5 minutes and tell me about the experiences that you had today and what the mood and atmosphere was like, I'd really, really appreciate it. So that's the link right there to the stream if you want to hop on, IS Abs, and you can tell me a little bit about the experience, the fans, the atmosphere. As I said, just for 5 minutes, and you can let me know everything in relation to that. So the first game tomorrow is England against Iran. So let's look at the England side of things first. Kyle Walker, that's one. Kieran Trippier, that's two. Calvin Phillips is three. Marcus Rashford is four. Callum Wilson is five. And we know Raheem Sterling was born in Jamaica. So 6 players in the England squad where there's Jamaican representation. On the Iran side of things, no Jamaican representation there. They have one player that was born outside of Iran, and he's from Sweden, and no Jamaican link there. The second game of the day in particular will be the Senegal versus the Netherlands game, and the Dutch player in the squad with the Jamaican link is Kenneth Taylor. As we know, Kenneth Taylor is a midfielder. I'm not sure if he'll get an opportunity to play tomorrow, but at least we know somebody that we can look out for quite vividly throughout the course of this competition. So really, really hoping that is something that can be meshed, quite shortly. And Wales and the United States. Let's start with the United States first. United States, Sean Johnson, that's one. Anthony Robinson, that's two. Cameron Carter-Vickers, that's three. Tim Weah, that's four. On Wales side of things, Brennan Johnson. So basically, 7, 11, 12 players. 12 players of Jamaican heritage could be in action. Simon Qatar not leaving the group. Really? You think so? Well, I mean, the result today was really, 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 really disappointing from their standpoint. Very, very disappointing. And it was clear, extremely clear from that angle. Basically, a lot of things didn't go their way. They were quite slow, they were congested, and credit to Ecuador. I mean, there is a reason why they haven't conceded a goal now in 7 games, There is that reason. But I want to bring on somebody that was at the game and can tell me a little bit more of the insights and perhaps something that perhaps TV angles didn't cover, just for a couple of minutes. So we're having our good friend IS Abs. How are you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Is your microphone on?
Hey Sam, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Can hear you very good. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Thank you very much for your continued support. Really, really, appreciate you hopping in. Really, really appreciate it. So, as somebody that is in Qatar on the ground, what's the mood like? Is it excitement for the World Cup? Are people buzzing? What's the locals like?
The game, the atmosphere is very good, not as how the media show it, but everyone is enjoying themselves, no matter where they're from. Everyone's enjoying themselves, not as how that the media shows it, how Qatar is.
Yeah, and for you, just being at a World Cup, what was that experience like? Dream come true?
Yeah, of course, not many people can say they watch the World Cup match in their own eyes, So it's an experience. Hopefully, the first of many, and yeah, I enjoyed it.
Wonderful, wonderful, very, very nice. Any other plans for any other games you might cover tomorrow or later this week?
So tomorrow I'm covering the Senegal Holland game for a Somali channel. So yeah, I'll be at that game.
Okay, okay, very, very nice, very, very nice. Do you get to go in the press conference room after or the mix zone to try to get a couple
So
of
yeah, I was in the mixed zone today. I spoke to Akram Afif, so who's a Somali, who's a Somali origins. So yeah, I spoke to him.
Okay, okay, great. And what's the mood like right now in Qatar? Are people they feel like they're out, or they feel like there might still be a chance for them? What's the mood
So,
like in Qatar?
so the Qataris are of course disappointed. They've lost. This was their best chance to win the game. They've got Holland and Senegal next, which are, I think, the two teams that will go through.
Mm.
So they're down, but still kind of optimistic.
Mm. Do you know how much players on the Qatar team has the Somalian heritage? Because I know there's a couple of players from East Africa that have gone on to represent Qatar.
So everyone knows Akram Afif. He's of
Hmm.
Somali descent.
Hmm.
Al Mawaz Ali, was born in Sudan, but moved to Qatar at a young age. You got Pedro Miguel, from Portugal and Cape Verde.
Hmm.
Mohamed Muntari is from Ghana, etc. I think majority of them are from abroad,
Mm.
but neutralized citizens.
Okay, okay. And your thoughts about Somalia? When are we going to see Somalia at a World Cup? Maybe 2026?
No, 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 no chance of that. Hopefully things change upstairs, because you can't really do anything downstairs if you change if the upstairs is corrupt.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. So you said tomorrow, Netherlands, Senegal. Any game on Wednesday, Saudi Arabia? Tuesday?
What other games are on? I can't off the top of my head.
Yeah, Argentina, Saudi Arabia on Tuesday. You also have the Mexico, Poland. But tomorrow is just one game you're going to, right? Just one game you're going to
Yeah,
tomorrow.
yeah. I'll be covering the majority of African teams. Yeah,
Okay. Majority of the African teams. Okay.
yeah.
Right. All right. Cool. Cool. But if you ever are at an England game or USA game, do let us know. Do let
I'll
us
be
know.
going to that England America game. So
Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. There you go. You maybe in the mix zone you catch Raheem Sterling and you talk about Jamaica. You never know.
I'll try my best.
Yeah, one day at a time. Look, keep up the brilliant work that you're doing, and we'll be in touch. And I know you're subscribed to the channel, so thank you very much. So get some
Sure.
rest, and tomorrow we talk.
I'll catch up with you soon.
Okay, thank you very much there. So there we have it. That we had IS Abdi with us there. A loyal subscriber to the channel and giving his thoughts about covering the World Cup itself. So it's great that we were able to be able to catch up with him and everything like that. Hey, Roger, how are you doing? All is well? Simon, what does bandolero mean? Bandolero, like an outlaw or bandit, it's mainly used in places like Mexico and Spain. You know, it can also be referred to like a highwayman or a robber. So those are some things that it could refer to as well. Why you ask? But that's basically the angle from that perspective for you to keep a close eye on. So that's something for you to look at. CONCACAF teams, you know, I have high expectations for Mexico, but the thing is with Mexico is that the execution and implementation of their game plan has been a cause for concern. El build-up play can become tedious, and in the final third, problems with finishing has emerged, especially with some lengthy injury absences in recent times. The coach has the benefit of depth in numerous positions that can allow him to alter his in-game tactics, but he struggled with choosing the correct substitution. So that is something that they can look forward to. That's the Mexican team. Hopefully, that is something that they'll be looking to tweak for the actual tournament itself. Argentina, I know everybody's favorite for the tournament. Argentina's recent defensive record is not the is it's superb, and they tighten up significantly, and the run has been good, and they've conceded just 2 goals in the last 14 games thereabouts. But at times they've been at full strength, needing heroics from Martinez. A question mark over their World Cup challenge is whether the defensive unit can stand up against the best in the world. That basically is the only thought process around it. But for me, I think they look like a team that can win the World Cup. If there's a South American team to win it, personally, I think it's them. That's what I think. That's personal what I think. No problem, no problem. No problem. Thank you for hopping on. Get some rest because I know it's like 5 in the morning where you are. So really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Still Gutted Reggae Boy is not out there. Yeah. Really, really sad. Disappointing, I tell you. Really disappointing. I just think that, it could have been different had different decisions been made. And I know it sounds like a repeated bell and a recurring message, but I honestly have the view. I honestly have that opinion that if the players were brought in early, then we would have had a different conversation than we are right now. Honestly. I really think so. So that's how I feel. So that's how I feel. You know? We got the passports earlier. Perhaps we would be finishing fourth. We go to the playoffs and would end up in Group E with Spain, Germany, Japan, and Jamaica. I would have taken that group, and it would have been an interesting group. Jamaica versus Spain. That would have been nice, wouldn't it? I would have loved that. I would have loved that. Honestly, I would have taken that in a heartbeat. Honestly, I think that is something that should have happened. But I don't know. If you guys are just joining, you guys know what to do. Hit that like button. Smash that like button, people. Let's go. Smash that like button, guys. Let's go. Smash that like button, guys. Let's go. I'll go more in depth with this on another day, but the reality is with Leon Bailey that focus right now is Aston Villa. Yeah, the Daily Mail has spoken at length about this. So, Chelsea have made it clear that they're keen to inject more pace into their front line, and they've already lined up in their head for Christopher Nkunku, but Bailey is under consideration, especially if offers arrive for Pulisic, who is keen to get more playing time. So, since it really depends. If Pulisic leaves, then that will free up the space for Bailey. So, basically, as it relates to that situation in particular, what I'll say is that Reggae Boy's attacker, Leon Bailey, has attracted the interest of Chelsea. They report that the deal is dependent on if Christian Pulisic leaves Chelsea. It is also understood that Raheem Sterling would welcome his good friend to London. I wholeheartedly agree with you there. It is really down and dependent to Boza for that next step. And I think the Bundesliga is the right league for him. Hands down the best league for him. In my opinion, I think that is the environment for him. I think that is the league for him. You know, I don't see anywhere else. You know, but that is for me where he should be playing. After Russia, if it's not England, it has to be Germany. It has to be Germany for me, because the environment that it brings and the quality, I think that it's there. I think Fleming should take a loan to Belgium or League Two. He's another 2 years left on his contract after this season. Personally, even if he goes to Scandinavia, I think that would still be healthy for him. Honestly, I would welcome that with open arms. I would. And I think that it is something that we'll see in terms of the possibilities and everything. Yeah. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, and I think that there's a chance, you know, he could leave in the summer. Yeah. Yeah. So we'll see. We'll see how everything sort of pans out. That's all I say for now. Just give it a little bit of time. That's all. For now, just give it a little bit of time. So, yeah, that's how I feel. So, there we have it. A dozen players of Jamaican descent in action on Monday rather. A long day ahead. We have to get up early. We need our rest. And you guys need your rest as well. Okay? You guys need your rest, so make sure you get your rest. It's a long tournament, another 28 days to go. That's 4 weeks. 4 weeks. 4 weeks. 4 weeks to go, guys. So lots of football to be played, lots of excitement. And I'll sure to keep you all up to date. You guys know where to go for the pre-game and post-game panel discussion. I'll ensure to give you guys the link as much as I can. So we'll talk more in details regarding that. Okay, guys? So we'll be in touch. Like this video. And don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to Reggae Boys Commentary for more content.
This video is brought to you by MPEC Printery, specializing in t-shirt printing, posters, and shipping from the USA. Call 876-775-6692 or 876-337-7374. Andy Gone Nuts, 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. This video is also brought to you by BLC Jamaica Security Electronics, specializing in alarm system, video surveillance, camera system or CCTV, barrier system, gate automation, and access control. Call 876-320-7711. That's 876-320-7711 or 876-351-1105. That's 876-351-1105.